Okay, thanks for joining me for today's 10-minute meditation. And this is your first time, welcome. This is an outdoor meditation today. So if you happen to be outdoors, then that's even better. And if you can't be outside, perhaps you can find a place where there's a window and you can take a glance outside of the window. And there's different types of meditation. There's space awareness, and we'll get into that in another session. If you're a beginner, we're going to stick with something very simple, breath awareness and sensory awareness, basically awareness of your surroundings, sounds, and things in nature. And that seems to be a really wonderful way to connect with a deeper sense of self when you're outside in nature, whether it be looking at a tree or a flower or even a plant for that matter. And if you think of a tree and the stillness of a tree, the deep roots that go into the ground, it's a well-rooted organism, and it is very still, but it is a very live organism. And by paying attention to it, we can find stillness in these sort of things. So let's start off with some deep breaths, and then when you breathe in, hold for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for about 6. So you want to make sure your breath out is longer than your breath in. Okay, here we go. And slowly breathe out. We'll do this a few times. The nice part about breathing is when you're breathing and you're paying attention to your breath, you really can't be thinking about anything else other than paying attention to your breath. And that is a very ancient primary form of meditation called breath awareness. And we'll do another couple breaths in. Slowly breathe out. Let's just be here in the present moment. If thoughts happen to arise, maybe they're things that happen during the day, problems at home, maybe they're not even problems, maybe they're so-called problems that we make much larger in our minds. Whatever it is, it can wait till later. Just stay present and still in the moment. It's also beneficial sometimes, I find, even looking up in the sky, because the sky is wide and it's filled with space. And the goal of meditation, eventually with more practice, is to go into a state of no thought. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to keep it very simple. So just pay attention to the sounds around you. Maybe if you're outside, you hear some birds, sound of traffic. If you're in a very quiet space, you may even hear the sound of your breath. There's really nothing else to think about than being here and now in the present moment. feeling the quietness within. Now, if you happen to have your eyes open and you're looking around, you may want to pick an object, and if you're outside, pick something. Maybe it's a plant, maybe it's a flower, a tree. But the key here is not to identify with it in terms of what it is, but just to observe it. Observe your environment, take a look around without actually naming anything. As I'm talking about this, really, I'm just providing pointers or signposts to get to a specific place within. So just look around and observe without commenting on things and creating a story or mentally describing something or a narrative. Just take a look around and take it all in. And you can pick any place to do this sort of thing in terms of meditation. Meditation, simply finding stillness, finding quiet within. And if thoughts happen to arise, give the thoughts space. The key is that you're noticing those thoughts. And as you notice those thoughts, you can watch them dissolve. And if you have trouble doing that, just focus back onto your breath. Now just close your eyes. And even though your eyes are closed, you can still hear things around you. Could be voices of other people in the area, or sound of the wind, the leaves, traffic. And it doesn't matter. These sounds will arise no matter what. These things that happen around us are inevitable. And this is an opportunity for us to watch these things rise in awareness and fall. It's an opportunity to observe and feel the present moment. And finally, just in the last minute of our meditation, just turn attention onto yourself and look for the one who is looking. If you're struggling with this, it's okay. It all comes with practice. Just in an instant moment, just quickly turn attention onto yourself and feel the stillness. Okay, thank you for joining me here today. I've chosen a lovely park, and you can sit at any place when you decide to meditate, whether it's at a bench in your backyard, and take some time every day to enjoy the joy within. And until next time.